I met with her and right away could tell she had a really good eye for design. She definitely had a lot of influence on how things came together. She really likes a particular style, and so it was really fun to work with her. And we redesigned their entire main level. It was kind of stuck in the 90s with the oak everywhere. The railings were probably one of the biggest visual changes because they had old oak spindles that went through all of the levels of the stairs. So it was like this kind of...
Like being in an oak jail.
Yes. So then when we took that down, it really opened things up and just made the main level feel even that much bigger, especially when you walk in the front doors. The other big thing we did was we took out a wall between the living room and the dining room and replaced it with stone columns, which is a big statement when you walk in as well. She really had a vision and she wanted to go for it, and so it was, like I said, it was fun to work with her, and we changed some things around that make the kitchen a little more functional. Like we took the stove or the cooktop out of the island and put that onto an exterior wall, which makes the whole work surface a lot bigger and a little bit easier to use. We moved the cooktop and did a full oven. Where they had two pieces before. And then we moved the sink. It was in the corner, and we moved it over to the side, I guess, just to make it a little easier to use, because when you have the sink in the corner, it's such a far reach to the back that she was like, it's just impossible. They basically have to climb on the counter to get to the back of the sink cabinet. The rest of what we did was a lot of just new cabinetry and kind of reworking how the spaces were used throughout the main level. The bathroom has a hexagon tile as an accent wall all the way up the back wall behind the vanity, just to add some visual interest to a room. It turned out pretty cool too. It just gives you some visual texture for the high ceilings in that small room. They have a walk-in pantry that we redid as well, and took the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling, which gave them a lot more storage in there too. In the living room, Taylor started looking at light fixtures and found a gorgeous fixture, and so we ended up doing that instead, and it's just a beautiful statement piece in the middle of the living room now, because they have the high ceilings. It's 2-story ceilings in there. And then throughout the rest of the spaces, so like the dining room, they did a new fixture there, and in the laundry room we redid the lighting in there and did 2 ceiling mount fixtures. The laundry room has the Adura luxury vinyl floor in there. Yeah, and one thing we did that was kind of unique, we painted all of the windows, like the windows themselves and the jambs, black, but then we painted the trim white, which again just kind of lent itself to the more contemporary feel, and just kind of a different look than we normally do.